Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 71 of Terraria 1.3. Wow, 500 slimes. Damn. So, last episode was after finishing up the dungeon, we're building on our house a little bit more. People may or may not like that. A lot of people do, a lot of people don't. But I'm going to spend a few episodes, not many, because we're just making the shell of my house. And then we're going to probably go kill the wall of flesh, guide voodoo fish. Let's go do that quest real quick. So we're going to make like the shell of the house, get the storage up there, maybe relocate the NPCs. Probably not NPCs. Biggest thing is just storage for now. And then once the storage is good, we'll go kill the wall of flesh, enter hard mode, and then I will use my I'll use my house for what it is, and then we'll get like the specific NPCs that come later in hard mode that have certain building materials that I want, and then we'll continue to work on the house. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit here. I need to go to the caverns. I don't know, is there a good body of water anywhere in here? Not really. I guess this kind of works. So, to get the guide voodoo fish, we need to be in the caverns, and I think right here's a pretty big body of water. Oh yeah, definitely. Let's go ahead and get this lit up so we can see. And I'm pretty sure, again, you kind of want your fishing pond to be rectangular. So let me open this up just to make it better. Especially since it's in my elevator. It's going to be easy to fish here. Break that one. Break that. Look how I'm throwing bombs at one single block. Whatever. So that is better than it was. Let's see how well this helps me out with my fishing quest. So let's throw our fishing gear back on. I could throw my earrings on as well. Look at that. Look at that. Instant fish. 121 fish power. Let's take it all off and see how much fishing power I have. 121 back to 84. Not bad. That's a good buff. But that was a super easy fish quest. Super easy. What have you got for me, Bryce? Golden fishing rod. Really? I'm that far already? Okay. Okay. I could be mistaken, but I think after 25 you have a chance to get it every time from that point on. But you're guaranteed at 50. So, we just got the best fishing rod, pretty damn sure, in the game. That's huge. Okay. Rest in peace, Sitting Duck's fishing pole. What a weird name you have there, but bye-bye, sir. Okay. I'm happy about that. Golden fishing rod hype. So pretty. So pretty. That's huge. That's awesome. I'm happy. I wasn't expecting that at all. Okay, well, it's favorited. It's not going anywhere. We're good there. Let's get rid of the blood zombie banner, because I do not need that on me anymore. There's quite a few fireflies here, and I need to fish. So let's keep doing that. So we're not done with the fishing quests. Again, we didn't get the lava one. There's a whole other fishing rod that he can give you. I think it's lava fishing rod or something like that. It lets you fish in lava. So we do still want that. Come here. Come here. Come here, sir. Alright, we're good. So let's go back up to the house real quick. I am probably going to... Don't know if I'll finish this episode. Maybe next episode we're going to finish the shell. Let's just keep building. Let's get this done. So what we did is we figured out this is the center point of the house. This is going to be filled with chests. Now when it comes down to what chest I want to use, honestly I wanted to use the steampunker chests, but we don't have access to them. I'm considering using boreal wood chests, which requires lead and iron and boreal wood, because they have like a really big lock on them, and they look pretty cool. So I'm probably going to use those. And just put this banner up here. We do not need that. And make sure I put the sharpening station back, because we need to get everything out of here in the middle. Rest in pepperoni, zombie. Okay. Bone welder. Don't need. Let's go home, get some more iron, because you're going to need that for our chests. That and lead, which I think I have plenty of lead. Apparently I don't. We need to get an extractinator going. That's what we need to do. Tin ore. Tin is copper tier, so that's not going to work for me. That should be plenty between these two, because it's like... How many per chest is it? 2? 4? 2? It's 2, so that's not bad. Let's just make 10 for now. Whether or not we use those, who knows? Let's figure that out. Oh god, I love the bundle of balloons. I'm going to be so sad when I have to get rid of it. Unless I get rid of it for the wings, then I'll be so happy. That's another good thing about hard mode. As soon as we do hit hard mode, we can get wings. Even though they may not be the greatest ones, we can get like harpy wings right away. You can get The angel wings pretty quick. You can get all kinds of good wings. So I need platforms for this, and since the wall is going to be the black, let's use marble platforms just to break it up. And now let's see. So the bottom layer is going to be chests. We're going to compact this with chests, I think. We're going to have to leave room for torches, but hold on. First, let me do something. I didn't measure it out, but I want to make sure that this is correct before I commit to it with chests. I'm sure this is a building episode. So and I'm recording it in a batch. If I screw up, I'm certain somebody will catch me. But let me see if I can catch my own mistakes. Some flares. All right, so 955. We need an uneven amount after we use this to make sure that we have an even spacing. So 955. What do we got? What have we got? I might even make these walls like 3 thick and put gem spark blocks on them. That'd be cool. 955 to 924. So this is uneven? Yeah, this is uneven. So we had 955, 30, 1. Yep, so this is uneven. Alright, see? See? Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something is clearly freaking wrong, and that makes me angry. However, I can figure out what I think it is really fast. 955 blocks. Let's go over this way. Let's go over this way. I'm pretty sure I already know what the problem is. Okay, so 924. 924. 924. Remember that number. 924. We got this. Nope. Don't fall. Okay, so we should have 924 after this. Should. If we have any less, then we know there's a problem. Or more. We have 924. Okay, so... Oh, no. There wasn't a problem. I'm an idiot. This spacing in here is correct. This spacing in here is correct. This spacing is uneven because I'm leaving a center space for like torches and shit. Okay, I'm just a big idiot. That's okay. I thought I measured this correctly. Well, now I know I did. Derp. 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 Alright, so let's try that again. So this is going to be... I'll put 5 on each side first. 3, 4, 5. Kill you. And 1, 2. There's a torch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I kind of want to use like other chests as placeholders, but let's get this lit up so we can all see. Stupid nighttime. So, well, actually, what I can do is this. Just pick these up. Just pick these up. Then leave the chest there. Voila. So now there's actually 3 spaces uneven, which is good. I actually kind of like that. I'll leave platforms in the middle, or maybe some kind of chandelier, something for lighting. That's perfectly okay. And then what I'll do is right above these chests, we'll have immediately platforms, and then another chest. And what we're going to do is we're going to stagger them like this to maximize the amount of storage. There's going to be a ridiculous amount of storage here. That is a fact. That's good because I want it all centralized. I want easy access to it. Once I can dye these things, I can color code them so I know what loot is in there. I'm just gonna make it easy for me to know what I do and do not have. I like that idea. So again, let me go ahead and break a few of these. And that works for me. I'm actually kind of liking this better than I initially thought I would. Can I squeeze one more chest here? Oh, you bet your sweet bippy I can. That is a lot of chests. This is going to be huge. I don't know if I want to mix and match the chests though. I mean, if I start using a bunch of different chests, that might look really goofy. It depends. Let's go buy some paint from the painter and see what kind of colors we can make these chests. See if they look retarded or not. I mean, I have a feeling some colors are gonna look really dumb on chests. So let's buy some like orange paint, yellow paint, red, orange. Oh my god, we're going rainbow color here. Teal, cyan, sky blue. I think dark. I think blue paint's too blue, too dark blue. So I'm not gonna do that. White paint. I actually do want to see what that looks like, how that matches up with the background. So let's go home real fast. Well, our future home. Let's see what we've got up here. Don't forget to use the B. Don't forget to use the B. Okay. Let's see. Paintbrush. So it should start the left of my inventory and work its way down. So I should be able to like paint all these. Did that not work? Did that not work? It took my paint, but it didn't paint the block. Why is it? That's not painting the platforms, is it? No. Paint walls. Paint color blocks. I thought you could paint chests. Oh, it's only painting one square. It's only painting one square. That's funny. Okay. So, I didn't know you could do that. I did not know you could paint squares individually. I bet if I use the color sprayer... Let me actually try this. If I use the color sprayer and I put the chest down, is it going to paint the whole block? That's what I'm assuming is going to happen. Paint sprayer for... Out of my way. Or the bundle balloons for now. Go ahead and just put this like here. Okay, so let's see. I have black paint on me, so it should paint this chest completely black. Now let me see how much paint it uses. It uses 4 paint per... Okay, so it still counts all the individual pieces, but it just uses all the paint at once. Okay, so I need to go buy a boatload of paint, is what's being told. What's being told to me right now. That's what it seems like. So I don't want a black chest. Let's take the paint sprayer off. That's not what we're going for. Okay, let's go buy a bunch of white paint, because I think these might look pretty white. Because it's going to match up well with the background. Let's see. Painter. Come here, buddy. How much does this paint even cost? Also, give me a new quest. Pangfish. Nice. Tundra. So we gotta go over to the tundra. Can I talk to Leonardo here without messing with my door? Here you go. There you go. We're good. So, white paint. I'll buy a bunch of you. A red paint. I'll buy a bunch of you. Actually, let's just make sure we buy like an okay amount. Orange paint. We're gonna go freaking ham here with paint. Let's do it. I want to buy yellow, green, cyan. I think this might look pretty. Yeah, we're going pretty ham here. I'll buy a bunch of white because I think we're going to end up using the white paint anyway. That just seems to make the most sense to me, given the background. So, come on, B. I need you now. Get up here. Let's go. Gotta keep using this thing. I worked hard for that. I worked hard for that pet. Alright, paintbrush. So it should use red first. Red is barely doing anything. It is changing it. You can probably see it with the torch. It's barely changing it. So let's move the red. Let's go ahead and use the white. That is not bad. That is surprisingly good. I think we're going to stick with white paint, but let's at least test the other colors. So next up is orange, or apparently cyan. Yeah, cyan. Cyan's pretty. That's not bad. No, this should be orange. Again, you can hardly see a red and orange for some reason. This will be lime. That's pretty cool. I like that. And the last one should be yellow. Yellow barely makes a change. It did change it, but I think we're settling on the white paint. For some reason, it actually looks really good with these chests. And again, with the background, that's gonna look pretty. I like it. Be likey. So we're gonna roll with that paint. That is what we're gonna go ahead and use. It'd probably be a better idea to sell these paints back to them, but I'm just gonna go ahead and can them because I don't need them. So let me just wow, you can make these things really white. The marble. Don't know if I'm gonna actually paint those or not. Well, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'll end up painting them just because it's pretty. So we're gonna roll with that. Let's go ahead and equip the paint sprayer and use the black paint first. So I have to put it over the white paint, and then go ahead and spam these walls. So this is gonna make these black. I have 300 some of these, and I have less paint. So once I run out of walls, that's it. So let's just fill in the center here so we can get an idea of what we're dealing with. Let's see here. I'm gonna see it next to these chests. Yeah, I definitely like that. That is surprisingly good. I'm glad I stuck with boreal chests. I don't know how well the steampunker chests will look with white paint, but so far this is pretty. It's pretty enough. I actually kind of like this idea, though, of a centralized storage, especially with the way 1.3 went with inventory management. With, like, if you could hold a chest open, you can access its inventory, like, to craft, and also the whole quick stack thing. This is going to make coming home from, like, loot trips so easy. Just quick stack everything. I like this idea. Now, I thought I had more boreal wood walls, but no. Let's go ahead and craft the... Nope. That thing's going to get moved. That's annoying. Did I not? Oh, I put the bench over here. Let's go ahead and make our walls real fast. I have a little bit of boreal wood left. Looks like we're going to have to make a trip over to the tundra for a fishing quest and get some boreal wood. That is very, very true. And we're going to need to get some torches in here because it's going to get real dark here, so we're going to need to figure out our lighting situation. I wonder if this is more chests than I had in my old world or not. I'm trying to remember, because I had those chests very spread out, and admittedly looking back, that wasn't that smart. But this might get a little bit clustered. It might be a little bit messy at first to figure out where I have things stored, but I think once I figure it out, it's gonna be pretty good. I mean, if I color code it, it's not gonna be difficult to deal with, but it might be a little confusing at first. So that's not bad. And do I want to like add some kind of shape to it? I mean, do I want it to be perfectly square? What I'm thinking of doing though, was take off the paint sprayer, was actually to do what we did with the rest of the house and just put gem spark blocks in there. I kind of like this idea better, just to keep the theme going. So why don't we just do that now? So this will give me an idea what we're dealing with, and also keep the center point going just so we know. Just so we know. This is turning out rather well. I mean, I am terrible at building, but this is actually okay. Nope, delete you, or break you rather. So yeah, this isn't bad. When it comes down to like the hard mode furniture, I do want to look for some animated stuff, kind of like what we did with the penis tree over here. Those torches, those animated ones, like they look really nice. Like how they move, like the fireflies in a bottle. I might put some of them over there. It's just it added atmosphere in this house and it looks really cool. I still need to put the alchemy bench over here. That is a little bit. I'll do it a little bit later. Now I don't have jack squat for yellow torches, white torches, so I can't really spam them. That kind of sucks. Let me go ahead and make a few platforms because we're going to need them. And start slapping those down. We're going to need a lot more in the way of chests. That is certain. Which means I need to get mining iron and lead. Which that's depressing. That I actually need those resources that I don't have them. Extractinator, I need you in my life. Let's see, what's the easiest way to get silt and or slush? Well, slush, obviously, being in the tundra biome. Silt, yeah, it's just kind of everywhere. I don't know if there's an easy way to farm those particular resources or not. I don't have enough chests to build my way all the way up there. That sucks. Let's go ahead and put the white paint here and make sure I don't paint. I can't paint the walls. Out of the paintbrush. Just jump up and down here and finish these chests off. Make sure I paint the platforms as well because it seems to look pretty nice. So this is going to be a ridiculous amount of storage, and I'm perfectly okay with it. It's all centralized, it's all right here, and it's all easy to get to. Those gem spark blocks, though, where are they? Are they in here? I thought I had extra. I do. Alright, hold on. Let's see here. Add them into this, and then we'll go ahead and add them into the safe. This is going to look really cool when it starts glowing at night, I bet. You could spam different colored gem spark blocks and make it like a rainbow turd. We could officially call this place the rainbow turd. Change our turd into this. So I'm going to need more emeralds. That much has been made clear to me. Oh god, I'm going to need more glass as well. We need more resources. Well balls. That is the story of my life. Alright, so let's before we forget, let's go do this fishing quest. Let's run over to the tundra. And also, while we're over there, go ahead and get some boreal wood. We need it. We need it! That's a SpongeBob reference. I hope you got that. I hope you got that. Do I need anything else? I can get rid of these. Those. Why is it... Why do I have these? Oh, I thought it was crafting marble blocks from those marble blocks. Nope. It's crafting them for my platforms. Don't do that. Let's just get rid of this one. We don't need it. We don't need it. So where's the biggest body of water? Either one of these should work. However, again with the whole rectangular fishing pond, let's go ahead and get rid of this right here. I think that'll help. And then we'll start fishing. One more. Right there. We good? Kind of. Let's see how well this new golden fishing rod works for me. Give me that pengfish, or whatever it was called. Let's go. Bombfish. 79 fishing power. Let's go. But this gives me a bait power bonus, so I think those are completely different things. And make sure we get the boreal wood that's over here. Atlantic cod. Don't need Atlantic cod, is pretty useless. So is bass. We have so much bass. Go get him, Imp. Go get him. Nope. Didn't get anything there. Good job, Imp. Man, that thing dropped bank. 3 silver? Damn, dude. What is with these Atlantic cod? What is with this upgraded fishing rod? Come on. I have all my fishing gear on, too. We only have 79 fishing power. It's probably getting due to the moon phases. That might not be working to my advantage. There it is, pangfish. So before we even remotely forget, get the armor back on. That's the last thing I need to do is forget about that. This seems to be where I put all my... Yep, where I put all my boreal wood trees. So let's go ahead and chop these down. So we need more boreal wood. We're going to need a lot of boreal wood. When it comes down to your house, I think walls are the biggest resource user. At least the way I make my crappy houses. That's just what it tends to be. How much boreal wood we sitting on? 100, 118. That was only my 50th slime banner. That's kind of surprising. So where are my acorns? Go ahead and place you guys here. Need to keep the trees growing here. We definitely can't run out of trees. That would be stupid. And why don't I go ahead and just chop down the remaining trees that are here just to get some more boreal wood, because 100, that's not enough. Nope. I almost wish you could convert regular wood into boreal wood. But that would be pretty cheesy, wouldn't it? That would be. Can't place it there because there's water. Why is this stuff not growing? Weird. Chop all this down. Man, I lit all these things up by putting torches on the trees instead of the ground. And I've chopped down all the trees. Looks pretty goofy. Alright, 5 acorns. Let's go ahead and plop these down. 200 and some. That'll probably get me places. I have 400 boreal wood walls on me. We're going to need to buy more paint. Let's head home and turn in the quest. And also, slap down this banner. We've been churning out fishing quests lately. I like it. Ship's wheel. I don't think I've gotten that background thing yet from him. Not in this world. So it's just one of those cool decorating things, which when we make a house theme for him, we're going to be putting all of those in there. It's going to look really pretty, I think. Go ahead and deposit a lot of this stuff. Shiverthorn seeds we have room for up at home. Cooked fish, let's go ahead and just make an even amount of you. 30. No, apparently I only had enough to make 30. Okay. Lead bars, don't need. Right now, I need them later. I do not have enough stuff for them. Alright, let's buy the paint. And we're going to go back up and spam some walls. Paint, black paint. Well, I think we're going to go over 999, so I'm going to buy 2 stacks. I don't think that's a waste at all. And we do have our armor equipped. Just got to make sure. Can't forget to put my armor on. No, why would you drop that? I hate that. That R is next to T, and I always bump it. It's so dangerous. I'll get like the best weapon in the game and I'll drop it. Calling it. So let's go ahead and bank our extra potion ingredients that I do not need. There we are. All fire blossoms. Oh, we're not passing this up. We're not passing this up. Nope. Nope. Okay, Shiverthorns, hell, you know what? I'll go ahead and get all you guys. So this has been much needed. We haven't been tending to this often enough. We've been busy. We've been very busy lately. Accidentally broke one of my planters. Derp. Get all of this. I'll go ahead and get the blink root too. Not that blink root's super uncommon or anything. Alright, so this is going to take a little bit, but let's go ahead and fix that. Just spam these. So this is good. I mean, to be able to come home to something like this and then just harvest all of it, 36 fire blossom seeds, that's huge. That's so good. I can't wait till I can actually start making, which is going to be very soon, making ridiculous amounts of potions and start filling chests with them. Like, these are going to be filled with potions and probably potion ingredients. It's going to be really nice. And it's going to help me out a lot in hard mode. I think we're good there, so we can just go ahead and quick stack all that stuff. And we didn't have enough to do our placeholder thing here, so let's go ahead and finally finish that off. We had a very generous harvest just now. Awesome. Alright, so I came over here to deposit stuff and ended up looting stuff and then depositing it. Do we have anything in here that I need right now? No. Okay, so, oh, look at the gemspark blocks. Oh, that's so pretty. It's actually really vibrant. I like that. Dude, that is actually really cool at night. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. This is, you know what? I'm kind of tempted Gemspark block walls, like to put a few in here. Originally, my idea was to make a vault, using those iron fences as gates, and then to put like gold ore running through my wall, or gold walls running through the walls, like like kind of like veining through, and then put like money stacks, because you can take coins and stack them up like this. But obviously we don't have that much room right now. But I might do something like that with the walls. Like, hold on. It just needs stone and gold ore, right? I'm not mistaken there? So let's get a little bit more fancy here. Gold ore. Pretty sure it has to be ore, not the bars. And then stone. Stone blocks. That should be the recipe. Do I need to be near a furnace? No, but I think I need to be near the crafting table. Where's the anvil? I definitely saw it. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, derp. So gold bricks, you take the bricks, you turn them into walls. Unless you can't make walls. Oh, you have to make them at the bench. That's stupid. Can't make them at the same place. So let's go ahead and spam those. And now the goal behind this is to just make my vault look like fancy, like rich. Not that I am at all wealthy in game at this point yet, but maybe at one point in the game we will be. Let's go ahead and get up here. Oh god, I love my beam mount. It's so useful. So this is going to be a little awkward. Actually, let's just go ahead and use torches for now, because they are a little bit brighter and they stay here. So gold brick walls. No particular theme to this. Just kind of running up through like that. And let's make some torches. So do you see what I mean? I think that's actually really cool already. That's a really cool, kind of like veining through, just proving my wealth. I could even go spam platinum, you know? Just have a field day. I like this already. You're not going to see a lot of it due to the chests, unless I space them out differently. But either way, that's pretty. That's pretty. That's good use for all the gold that I have, because I've got so much gold I don't need it. Not until I start like spamming spelunker potions or something. Let's go ahead and split the difference with my... There we go. Makes things easy. So I think I screwed up some of my walls here. I don't think it placed. I think we're going to have to go through with our what are they called? God damn it, losing blah, 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 blah. Verbal flubs, boreal wood walls. There it is. We'll have to go through with smart cursor and fix that. But hold on, let's just continue. I wonder, is there anything that like sparkles off of that? Like a torch that would make these things shine? I know they shine at random. I wonder if there's any way to increase it. I don't think there is, which saddens me. And plop one here. So I think that is really cool. If I wanted to, we could mix the ores, but that should be good. Let's equip the paint sprayer. Make sure the black paint is over that in terms of priority. Spam the boreal wood walls with smart cursor, and it shouldn't override my gold, unless it's like the only thing near me. But it's finding holes in the wall first. See? Yeah, it's finding holes in the wall first, which is what I wanted. Okay, so that's working out well. Let's take off the paint sprayer so we don't ruin my gold, which would be really stupid to paint your gold black. That makes no sense. Black gold. I don't think that makes any sense. Anyway, that looks pretty. Let's go ahead and put a few more. So again, most of that's not going to be visible just due to the nature of the chests, but I might tweak that. I don't know. So I think that was a pretty good use of my gold walls. Gold ore that I was never using. Okay, works for me. Works for me. Now, we need more Gemspark blocks, which means I need more emerald. Do I have any emerald at home? I don't think I do. I thought I used it all. Or, I'm clearly mistaken and I did not use it all, which is a good thing. So, we have a little bit of glass, but that glass is probably going to get destroyed right now. Yeah, it's 20 per 20, so 1 to 1. Rip. There goes all of that. Oh god. Let's go ahead and place the Gemspark blocks down, and I think it's probably time to wrap the episode up. I think we're already a little bit over, but I want to go ahead and plop these down. The remaining 80. God, it looks so nice at night. This looks so good at night. Oh god, it's so vibrant. It's cool. It's so cool. We can make these in the walls. Maybe admittedly that's a better idea. Or, since we're using gold, and we're getting fancy here, we're using gold, Maybe what I'll do is I'll get yellow from topaz, make walls, and put them in with the gold. Maybe to help it shine. I don't know. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, you know what? Take this target stand. This will go right through you. Get water bolted. Good sir. Get destroyed. So I think this is actually looking really freaking sick. A lot better than I initially thought it would. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Make sure I don't have the paint sprayer on. Actually, unequip that. Put a wee bit more gold in here. Just because I'm liking it so much. Look at this zombie just like running in my vault. He's all like, I'm gonna fuck your shit. What a jerk. Okay. That's good enough for now, guys. So it is time to wrap the episode up. This was episode 71. Again, a little bit more building. It's going to happen for a little bit. And once we finish up the vault, I'll probably relocate all of my loot. And then once the loot has been moved, I don't think I'm going to work on the NPC houses just yet. I think I'll work on the Wall of Flesh arena. And we'll work our way into hard mode. And it's going to be incredibly difficult, but fun. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time.